9 giant women that actually exist. Hello everyone. Which city are you watching me from? Let me know in the comments. You may not be the type of person who always notices when a woman is much taller than her partner. We are used to seeing couples where the man is always taller than the woman, but for some women, finding a man taller than them can be a problem. Stay until the end to see the 9 giant women that actually exist. Don't forget to share this video with that friend who is always remembered as the shortest of the group.
All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman, a giant woman.
Before we start, we have some news for you. We're having a giveaway on the channel for an iPhone as soon as we reach 400,000 subscribers. To participate, you need to: Number 1, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Number 2, comment using the hashtag #top10EVT. Number 3, watch until the end because today's video is full of surprises. Like and share this news with your friends. Remember to comment with the hashtag #top10EVT. Join now because it's totally free and you have the chance to win an iPhone in any color you want. Let's go! There are women who really stand out for their height, which always arouses the curiosity of those who are passing by. Women in Latin America have an average height of 1.62, which is short compared to some European countries. However, for some women in Asian countries, Latin women are very tall. In today's video, we will meet 9 women who always attract a lot of attention because of their height. Not all of them are models or even basketball players. Most of them are ordinary women who grew much taller than their parents and siblings. These women are so tall that they always cause admiration when they are on simple outings, such as at the mall or even walking around the neighborhood. Some have even been able to use their height to become true social media stars, always recording small funny videos that show the most diverse reactions of people on the streets. Our list starts with Number 1, Burt. This American is only 20 years old, but her height always makes people turn their necks when she is walking on the streets. Even though she hasn't stopped growing completely, she is already 1 meter and 95 centimeters tall, and doctors still think she will grow even taller. Even leading a very simple life, Burt always mentions in her interviews that she can do all the common activities of a young person her age, and only in some moments of the day, such as when riding public transportation, she finds some difficulty. But these difficulties are always overcome by her friendly and happy way of facing life. Burt has also entered the record books. Her legs measure 1 meter and 29 centimeters, making her the woman with the tallest legs in the country. Number 2, Ashaley. This other American always commands respect wherever she goes. Standing at 2 meters and 4 centimeters, Ashaley is now the tallest living American and is always well known for the numerous jokes about her height that she posts on social media. One great curiosity in Amazon's case, or Liza, as she is called by her friends, is that even though she has already past the age of 23, her body continues to grow. An amateur basketball player, it is in dance that Liza says she finds herself, so she never passes up a good party. Liza loves to show off her height and is also always invited to participate in many low-budget movies and public performances on the trendiest streets in the United States. Number 3, Fang. And if you think these women are short, you need to meet Fang. At over 2 meters and 24 centimeters tall, this woman, who is now 34 years old, is an important financial manager for one of the largest companies in China. Despite all the difficulties she faced at the beginning of her career, Fang never gave up on having a successful career, and today she is able to provide a very good life for her family through her efforts. In addition to being very good with numbers, Fang also found a healthy way to expend energy and get stronger through sports. A proponent of a healthy lifestyle, this Chinese woman also enjoys karaoke after a tiring day at work. Number 4. Sandra Elaine Allen. Even though she has passed away, Sandra Elaine Allen deserves to be on our list. Recognized as the tallest woman in the world for a long time, at 10 years old Sandra Elaine Allen was already 1 meter and 84 centimeters tall, which is why she was always mistaken for teachers in school photos. At 16 years old, she entered the record books as the tallest living teenager at 2 meters and 16 centimeters. Unfortunately, Sandra had a pituitary gland problem, so her body didn't stop growing normally. This condition only stopped after a complicated surgery performed by an experienced team of doctors that was able to interrupt the growth of the American. Number 5. Allyssa Dehaan. There are also great athletes. Allyssa Dehaan, a former basketball player, is 2 meters and 6 centimeters tall and was known for her size and agility on the basketball court. Now 32 years old, she often says in interviews that she tried many sports in her youth, but it was in basketball that she was able to use her size and arm skills to the fullest. Playing for the strong Michigan team, which is one of the most traditional women's basketball teams in American sports, she is still remembered by her former teammates. With all this exposure, Allyssa also became the victim of many jokes by people on the internet, which at times made the former athlete very upset. In one of the most circulated photos on the internet, Allyssa appears as a true giant on her wedding day. Fortunately, these jokes stopped, and Allyssa now leads a normal life. So, have you liked the video? Have you subscribed to the channel? What do you think about these real giant women? Can you? Please leave a comment down below with hashtag top 10 EVT. So keep watching until the end to find out more. Number 6. Rumesya Gelgi. And it's not just in the United States that there are women who draw attention because of their height. In Turkey, Rumesya Gelgi is always the center of attention in the places she frequents in the European country. Rumesya Gelgi also entered the record books as the tallest teenager in the world at 2 meters and 13 centimeters tall. Unfortunately, the teenager suffers from a disease called Weaver syndrome, which weakens her body greatly. But always counting on the help of her parents, today the young woman does not let her health problem stop her from doing anything. Number 7. Maci Currin. This other young American is also often seen on TV shows in the United States. At 17 years old and standing at 2 meters and 8 centimeters tall, she has another very special health condition. Her legs are different sizes, with her right leg measuring 1 meter and 34 centimeters and her left leg measuring 1 meter and 35 centimeters, so she always needs to adapt her clothes and shoes. Despite this difficulty, Maci can lead a normal life in Texas today, and like any young person, she is always present at gatherings with her friends and peers. Number 8. Elaine Silva de Cruz. In Brazil, we also have a representative in height. Elaine Silva de Cruz has appeared on various TV shows. Considered the tallest teenager in Brazil at 2 meters and 6 centimeters, this young woman's dream has always been to become a professional model. However, her very tall height has always hindered her career. Elisany lives in a very simple house in Belém, the capital of Para, with her husband. The young woman has also appeared, winning some prizes on Brazilian TV game shows, but she has never been able to completely change her life. Like Sandra Elaine Allen, Elisany also has a problem with her pituitary gland, which is why her body did not stop growing at the appropriate age. This health condition also causes a lot of pain in the young woman's body, and she always needs medication to deal with the crises. Number 9. Ekaterina Lisina. Always a prominent presence on social media, Ekaterina has the world's longest legs, which always causes a lot of amazement wherever she goes. With over 6 million TikTok followers, Ekaterina is always seen making many posts full of humor and irreverence on social media. Ekaterina also loves to dress up in costumes, and her posts dressed up in cosplay always receive millions of views worldwide. At 2 meters and 5 centimeters, Ekaterina always says she is very proud of her long legs, which measure 1 meter and 32 centimeters. With a lot of charisma and a professional production, today Ekaterina Lisina has become a phenomenon on social media, which has become the main source of income for the young woman. These women who always attract attention have achieved much more than just standing out. They have shown that size doesn't matter, even when they are much taller than normal. Many of them have even been able to have a good financial life through social media, sports, and the numerous TV shows they participate in. Which of these women caught your attention the most, and which did you find the most beautiful? Leave your answer in the comments below. If you liked this video, check out the next video, which will be 10 unbelievable teenagers that exist in the world. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because your contribution is very important to us. Share this video and leave a comment with the hashtag #Top10EVT. Deal? Check out these super interesting videos about incredible things that are appearing on the screen. If you're on your phone, these videos may not appear on the screen, but the links are below in the description of this video. Click on one of them and have fun.